told them where you were.
Where I am? In this city, you mean? That's not such a terrible betrayal. Gutenberg is a big city. It's like looking for a needle in a haystack.
Not that they have not tried. They almost caught you a couple of times. If it were not for my people.
That's true, of course. But I'm not going to bear a grudge. The executioner always gets what he wants. And if he hadn't, we wouldn't be talking right now.
I apologize.
No need. It's not your fault. Nevertheless, let's turn the page. Capon. How do you plan to free him?
That's exactly why I came to see you.
Oh. How's that?
Because you move in certain circles.
And...
You conspire.
Hole in the
You
floor.
hear all the rumors.
Ooh, yeah, you definitely need to fix that.
So you might know where they're holding him.
Sigismund confiscated the property of some burghers and noblemen in the city when they opposed him, and he divided the property up between his loyal followers. He seized Malyshoff Fortress from the Rutards, for instance. And didn't you say, Sam, that he gifted it to von Berkoff?
Yes, that is so.
That was before von Berkoff was in these parts. But if he's here now, where else would he be but in Malyshoff? And if von Berkoff is there...
That's where his captive will be.
Correct. Capon is at Malyshoff Fortress.
Well, that's fucked then. How the hell three of us conquer a fortress, and one of us a woman?
That's a conquest I'd like to see. It would go down in history.
Pah, the history of suicidal madness.
You can't just launch an assault on Malyshoff. It's a strong fortress. We'll need a cunning plan.
Or long ladders and lots of men. That could be arranged, maybe.
Careful! Jobst ordered us not to stir up trouble. And this would be serious trouble. But if Capon simply vanished...
Vanished how, exactly?
I don't know yet. But like I said, Malyshoff belonged to the Rutards. And I'm sure they're not keen on the new tenant. I think if you pay a visit to Sir Kunslin Rutard and convince him you have common interests, he'll be happy to think up a solution with you.
Like what?
Who knows? Perhaps Lord Rutard knows of a back door into his old home, and he might not be averse to an arrangement with someone who'll help him take revenge.
Someone like you.
Well, I wouldn't get my hopes up. But it's the best we've got, and there's no harm in trying. Where can I find this Kunslin?
Sigismund seized his fortress, but, surprisingly, he let him keep his palace in the city. It's right next to the Italian court.
All right. I'll give it a go.
Once you have some news, you know where to find me. Is there anything you want to know before you go?
Come to think of it, I've no idea where we actually are.
Of course. I'd forgotten how you got here.
We're in the Jewish quarter, in the basement of the King Solomon Tavern, below my tavern. Goyim do not just wander in here, but I will tell my people you are with us.
Thanks a whole lot. All right. I'll set off now.
Good luck. It was good to see you again, Henry. And be careful. There's bound to be spies swarming around the palace.
Oh,
This
yes.
city isn't safe.
Tell me about it. Danger is my daily bread these days.
All right. Ooh. One sec. Oh, they took off my headgear. Except for my neck. Let's see. Okay. Yeah, yeah, just gotta finance your thing. It's like once your paychecks start to become more just kind of equalize and you have a reliable paycheck every well, pay period, start financing and seeing what you need to save, seeing what all goes to bills and stuff like that. Hopefully you're factoring in your W-2 taxes, all kinds of other stuff. Maybe I need a light. So this is the tavern. Is there free wine? Of course there's free wine. Why wouldn't there be? Drink about 2 doses of that. Our drinking skills have gotten much, much better. I don't need to eat. Probably need to sleep soon. Oh, yeah, definitely. Well, you'll definitely have time. Hopefully you can either save for a down payment for the car or get a used car for now. Which you'll probably need a down payment for that anyway, depending on what type of used car you're going to get. Okay, so we're going to go to Ruthard's Palace, which I think is on the complete opposite side. Gonna fast travel here. I'm gonna get some rest. Even though... Oh, what the hell? Why is there combat music going on? What's going on? That was weird. Was I getting attacked? Or about to get attacked? Whatever. I think I was... I don't know. I'm gonna close my door just in case. That's very odd. Do I have any books to read? Or I go to sleepy by? Particular poem. Ah, this must be the thing. Yeah, it's this thing. Right, Henry. Get some rest. Okay.
Silly doggy.
Let's see. Ruthard's place is in the south. Let's see. What main roads can I take in order to get there? So go down there and then go south. So probably this and then turn slightly left at the church. Full plated armor. Always makes so much noise. This must be his palace.
I have not changed my answer. I will not sell you the rights to my mines. Not today, not tomorrow, nor in 100 years. You will not get your hands on my silver.
You forget I have influential friends. If you won't sell the mines, you'll lose them. Just like Malishov. Along with your life, if you defy me.
Mind your step. Two can play that game. Did you really think that I didn't know you were stealing the royal silver, eh? When your self-proclaimed king finds that out, your head will be on the chopping block.
Seize that traitor!
Not another step.
You'll get yours too, turtle dove. What are you waiting for? Can't you see? They're threatening the Royal Mint Master!
Oh boy. Well, that does turn into shit real quickly. Alright, time to put the visor down and kick some ass. Oop, oop.
Oh, you fucker!
You're sorry, fucker! Hey! Get him! Wanker! No! Now you're mine, you.
Didn't see that coming, eh?
I'll hack your ass off! I can't take it on my own!
There we go.
Damn. They gave me a going over. Good thing you showed up, lad.
Hell yeah.
You alright, sir? Looks like you took some hits.
It's just a scratch.
Papa! My God! You're hurt!
I'm all right. What the hell was that, Rosa?
I saved your life. Didn't you notice?
We would have been in the right if you hadn't taken the shot. Now we have the blood of the king's men on our hands. Do you have any idea what this means?
Was I supposed to let one of Sigismund's lackeys insult us in our own home?
And you thought this was a better solution?
You know what? Let's just leave it be. I don't want to argue in front of the young man here. Apologies for the mess, stranger. There aren't usually so many corpses strewn about our courtyard.
I should be the one apologizing. Some of it is my handiwork.
It won't be your concern, though. I promise. We'll call the guards and tell them what happened. That Ulrich Vavak and his men attacked us for no reason.
You think that will make them let us off the hook?
Not for free. But knowing young Plimo, the commander of the guard, I'm sure he won't refuse my coin. But back to you, lad. Who are you? And why have you graced us with your visit?
I'm Henry of Scalitz, squire to Lord Capon of Perkstein.
Pleased to meet you. Conslin Routard. And this feisty creature here is my daughter Rosa.
Like father, like daughter.
Why did your master send you to me, Henry?
He didn't, sir. Unfortunately, he's in enemy captivity.
We're sorry to hear that.
But I plan to rescue him. And I believe you can help me with that.
We can? How?
Lord Capon is held at Malishov.
our Malashov. I don't envy him. I was planning on fixing the roof before they took it from us. It's full of leaks. I doubt its new master will lift a finger to do anything about it. But tell me, why would I meddle in matters that don't concern me?
Well, we all stand on the same side. Against Sigismund.
That is undoubtedly true. I don't like that ginger bastard either. Especially since his people started sticking their fingers in my coffers. But to get involved in something as dangerous as freeing a captured nobleman in a territory conquered by Sigismund?
We have to do something to help. I know it's dangerous.
Dangerous? It's madness. What if somebody finds out?
Nobody will know.
You haven't been in Kuttenberg for long, have you? The walls have ears here. I'd only end up with my head on the chopping block. And I don't even want to think about what they'd do to Rosa.
That's true. As long as Vavak's breathing down our necks, we have to be careful.
Who is he, anyway?
Ulrich Vavak von Neuhaus. The new mint master appointed by Sigismund himself. He's had it in for us ever since he took over the office. He's been pressuring me to hand over my mining rights. It seems he'd like to see me reduced to a beggar. And now we've killed his men. The king's men. I'll have to reach deep into my pocket to get out of that. Like Rosa said, lad, as long as Vavak is around, my hands are tied. I'm sorry.
We'll have to untie your hands then. What should I do?
There might be something. It's obvious Vavak is getting richer than his office warrants. There are rumors going around that he's stealing the king's silver. He even uses it to mint counterfeit groschen. Using a fake die. If Sigismund were to find out, he'd have him executed at once, regardless of his noble blood.
Ah, I see. You want to blackmail Vavak?
It certainly wouldn't hurt to have something on him that would put him in his place for good. Some kind of evidence.
But how do we find it?
Some of the silver goes missing somewhere along the way to the mint. And we have to find out where.
Find out? But how? They don't let just anyone into the mines and smelting works.
You're right. Only authorized people are allowed in. Fortunately, we have an ally. My friend Peter of Pisek. They ousted him from the Mint Master's office, but his brother Christian remained in the Italian court. He wanted to become the Mint Master himself, but because of Vavak, he had to settle for the steward's office. He hates him even more than we do on account of it.
And that's saying something.
Christian and I were just talking about his suspicions. He'd welcome any dirt you can dig up on Vavak, just as much as I would. If you go to him and ask for help on my behalf, I'm sure he'll accommodate you. I'll help you free Lord Capon in exchange for evidence of Vavak's fraud. That's fair, isn't it?
All right. It's a deal. I've already met Peter of Pisek, and I know he can be trusted. Let's hope the same goes for his brother.
Excellent. You'll find Christian and Horshan at the estate near the mines. Tell him the password, Via Argentum, the pot of silver. He'll know who he's dealing with. But be careful, both of you. This is our last chance to stop Vavak.
We'll be praying for you.
Well, soldier. As long as it's not considered stealing. I need one set of those keys.
Did you hear
hear about what the bailiff is planning?
No, I don't care for gossip.
Nor do I, but this is important.
I'm not interested.
But this is about money.
What? Go on then.
He wants to fleece us again.
Damn it, that's just what we need.
Exactly.
You my
We'll
art.
have to talk
She
to
made
the
it out
others
of
to
old
see if we
quilt
can decide
covers,
what-
I can tell. She doesn't have fancy herself.
There's just dead bodies laying around. People are just talking all casually.
All their money on drinks. Even their bloody roof's full of holes.
Isn't there like a trough? Yep.
Germans alike. They've
Let's
always
clean all
been
this blood
cheap.
off me.
But since Sigismund showed up, they're 100 times worse. They'll get their comeuppance, you'll see. Those who are first will be last, and those who are last will be first.
Okay, so I have a feeling we're going out of the city. We're going all the way over there. Probably best to fast travel the Grund and then go down that pathway. So we're good on food, good on energy. Oh, encounter. Armed men on the road. Hey, hey.
Pray for a quick death, you bastard.
Nice.
What do you want?
Ow. Oh, he bled out.
Jesus Christ!
You want to try me?
Voice. Hey, Mega. What is? Just taking out some banditos. Well, looks like the kiddos are awake. Take that. All right. And of course they caught me like halfway to Grund. Okay. I'm gonna try and wash off whatever blood that I have on me and then switch clothes. Just gotta find a trough. Should be one nearby. It's not a smokehouse. Quite the opposite smoke, in fact. Okay, most likely we're gonna have to do some persuasion. So switching to these clothes would be good. I think we're gonna have to travel just a tad bit. If we can find a nearby shrine, that would be nice too. So we need our theology perk activated at some point. Yeah, we're about to talk to some miners and mint merchants. So, most likely this will not end up in combat. We have to do a lot of persuasion, though. There's a shrine. Perfecto. Let's get her to theology perk. Let's do some praying to the Lord Jesus Christ.
How's the watch going?
Not bad, so far.
Alright, do I pray on the other side? Pray on this side? Is this not the shrine? You're fucking kidding me, mate. Oh, this isn't even considered a shrine, apparently. Whatever.